Welcome, brothers, to the Masculine Alchemy Mastermind. My name is Nemanja Sonero, and I want to share a little bit about this journey and how it began this amazing project. I started this mastermind 6 years ago because supporting men in deep growth and transformation was not just work or a job for me. It was literally a calling. And me personally, I did not come from comfort. I grew up in a very broken family. There was a lot of war also in my country with trauma and instability. And there were so many moments I remember where we had no money, no food. And I personally was very skinny. I was insecure. I was procrastinating a lot. What I felt very clearly, especially in my 20s, that I desperately need guidance. I needed mentors, teachers. I needed brothers and men, even though I was avoiding them big time back in the days. So now I can say that without their support, their unconditional support, I would not be here now speaking to you today. So today, I live in a very different life. I do what I love full time. I travel the world, teaching all these beautiful teachings, and I have a beautiful family. We have a beautiful wife and a daughter, and I have a powerful brotherhood around me to keep me accountable, to support me, to love me, and me for them. And I have financial freedom, which was very important for me, for someone growing up without money. And perhaps the most important, I feel emotionally stable, calm. I feel I'm thriving mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And this is not because I'm special and different than you. It's actually because I chose growth. And I chose growth over comfort. And I also walk this path not alone. And this is why I created this mastermind in this space, because I believe that this world needs a new paradigm of manhood, of masculinity, with more of men of honor, of integrity, of strength in service, and more men who protect what matters in this world. So more men who build bridges instead of destroying them, more men who are present partners, fathers, and friends. So for that vision to be supported, I'm willing to walk side by side with these men. To take that leap off that cliff together. And even if it feels scary, trusting that together we will fly. With that being said, we've been doing this mastermind for 6 years, and there's over 100+ men who did this mastermind. And I have seen men discover in this process their true purpose, their Northern Star, and finally take action on what they have been postponing, some even for years. And I have seen these men in the mastermind shift and transform their relationships from distance and tension into deep connection, into polarity. There's fire in the relationship, passion and depth and respect. I have also seen men move from survival mode into true thriving, from hiding their voice to speaking their truth without holding back. So basically it means from living in reaction mode to living in and with clear direction. And this is the most powerful part in that when one man transforms, everything around him changes, and so does the world. And I know this because I lived that myself, and I still do my best to do. I had a question from some of you asking, is this mastermind a good fit for me, and how do I know? Well, I will say this mastermind is a fit when a man knows he cannot accept mediocrity anymore. When something inside of you is saying there is much more to this, even when you feel fear. So this is for the man who is ready to walk his talk, who is ready to held accountable to be challenged and supported by other men who refuse to stay small. And this is also, I would say, for a man who feels he has so much more to give to this world. And when you realize finally you don't have to do this alone. And the last thing what I would like to share with you is a reminder that you are not weak for needing support. You're actually strong enough to ask for it. You do not have to repeat all the patterns you came from, but you can decide from now on what is the next step. The future is in your hands because your past does not define your future. If a man who grew up in a war, trauma, instability, scarcity can build a life of purpose, love, brotherhood, freedom, then so can you. If you feel the call, trust it. Yeah? Fear is very natural, but staying small is optional. It is time, brother. Welcome to the Masculine Alchemy Mastermind. Let's do this together.